got suspended for 3 days from my school, and I have 45 days of OAC.
There are way too many times in my life where I sit down and look at myself in the mirror and I genuinely question if I'm that ugly. Because with the amount of times that people comment on my videos saying that I look like I'm 25 or I'm in my 20s is insane. Because for the record to everybody watching this, I'm 17 years old. Like, how rough around the edges do I have to look for this many people to think I'm like 8 years older than what I actually am? I had people genuinely tell me that I look 30. What? Personally, I don't see it, but maybe that's because of these Asian eyes. I mean, maybe I just can't see it as well as other people do. But even despite the fact that I'm not 30 and I'm 17, I still have people out there that call me Like, despite the fact that I am 17 years old, people still call me old, which is something that I've been starting to notice recently, which is 18 years old is now the new 45. Like, as soon as you turn 18, people are gonna start calling you old, and grandpa. But it's like, I'm closer to coming outside of my mom's vagina than I am from dying of old age. Like, that's my definition of old. You are old once you are closer to dying of old age than you are from coming out of your mom's vag. But for some weird reason, young people, I'm literally young. I don't even know why I have to say this. Younger people keep moving the goalpost on what it means to be or old. Like, I get called old at 17 by multiple people. What are 45-year-olds then? Are they just like ancient mythos creatures? Like, I don't get it. I don't even want to know what a 14-year-old thinks of an 80-year-old person then. Are they just a fucking mummy? Like, 100-year-olds must be God to these motherfuckers. If I'm old at 17, then what are 100-year-olds? And the reason why I'm starting to bring a lot of this up is because I'm starting to notice that most young people now are trying to like gatekeep certain activities and interests on the basis of the fact that you're a grown-ass man.
You a grown man, bro. Sending memes with a girl.
I'm just here to remind you, bro, if you're stepping outside in this Halloween weekend and you're not where you need to be at in life, and you consciously know that, you consciously know people you love need help, you consciously know you have less than 10K, 100K, there's no reason for you to be outside, bro.
Look at this grown-ass man playing with Legos, by the way. The motherfucker is 24. And even if he was like 60 years old, who gives a shit? It's Legos. Like, now for some reason, young people think that all adults do is like do taxes, talk about politics, and be miserable all day. Like, I remember this one time I was in class and I was talking about anime with some of my friends, and this one dude in my class just says, grown-ass man talking about anime, by the way. Like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, I'm not even an adult. But like, what the hell does that even mean, dude? Because to me, anime is just like movies or shows, you know what I mean? So are you trying to tell me that you go to the movie theater and you walk up to every adult and you're like, grown-ass man watching a movie, by the way, like, don't you have like bills to pay and shit? Like, I guess. It's just mad annoying, dude. So I ask him, like, okay, so what am I allowed to talk about then? Like, so when you're gonna be an adult, what are you gonna talk about? He's like, if I don't fucking know, politics and taxes and shit. It's like, yeah, man, you're gonna have a boring-ass life then. You're telling me as soon as you turn 18, that's it? No more fun, no more hobbies, no more interests? Just straight W-4 tax forms and fucking who are we gonna vote for this election cycle? Like, I'm sorry, but you have to be the most insufferable person on the face of the planet. People that have that perspective and mindset about what an adult is clearly shows they have no idea what it's like to be a fucking adult. Like, not every adult you meet is fucking Jaden Smith. Let's talk about the political and economic state of the world. Like, they don't do that shit. Like, I bet you I can find more adults that want to talk about sports or shows and anime more than the fucking climate. Like, I don't give a shit about that. Like, I can take it a step further. I bet you I can find more adults in the world that want to talk about Sydney Sweeney's butt more than fucking politics. Like, this is what I mean when I say that most of these people don't even know what a grown-ass man is. Like, motherfuckers watch one Ford F-150 commercial and they think they know everything. Like, newsflash, not every dude in the world is fucking Paul Bunyan. Like, I don't know where so many people got this idea that all these 18 and 20-year-old dudes need to be super macho, mature, and serious all the time. And I honestly think the reason for this mindset is because of social media on both sides of the aisle. Because, like, for dudes, you'll just be on Instagram and some self-proclaimed drop-shipping scammer millionaire will just sit there and be like, man, if you're 22, still talking to girls, drinking alcohol, partying, and playing video games, you're behind.
I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna say this and leave it. But moment of silence for the dudes who like with less than 100K to their name, and they're about to go out, put on a, keep in mind, these are grown men, and they're getting ready to go out, put a costume on, and go get some recycled kitty from a girl who is dressing half naked and has zero respect for herself. If that does not tell you how low the competition is, bro, I don't know what else will. I mean, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, I would understand if maybe it was like, maybe you're just putting on a costume, go trick-or-treating with your kid. But bro, you are a full-grown man putting on a costume to go. What's the reason? You're trying to have fun? You're trying to have fun when you're not where you need to be at. You're trying to have fun when maybe people you love need help. Like, bro, there's no fun to have, G. And that is respectfully, like, that is, like, bro, there's just no fun to have, gang. You gotta lock in, bro. That is just outrageous, bro. Like, I'm a millionaire at 19, bro. I got supercars, I got a house penthouse. And bro, I feel like there's nothing to party about because I feel like I'm barely doing anything. And I'm not comparing myself to y'all boys, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like, dude, y'all are full-grown men doing this, like, 20 plus. I'm 19, and I feel like there's nothing to party about. How you 20 plus and you still partying?
You're a grown-ass man playing like a child. Lock the fuck in! And it's like, to a sense, I can get what they're saying, but why are you expecting a 22-year-old dude to have the wisdom of fucking Master Oogway? Like, most people that age don't know shit. They're still trying to figure their things out. Like, most people have to wait until they're like late 20s or 30s to actually make a sizable wage. So when you're just on Instagram yelling at 21-year-olds like a roided up buffalo, saying that they're behind and that they're falling behind the line or some shit, no, they're not. You are just unrealistic. And then for women, it's like, I'm not dating no man unless they make 500K a year minimum. Whole time, you check their profile, they're fucking 16.
How much does a man have to make to be with you?
Does he have to make?
Yeah.
Shit. 6 figures plus.
6 figures.
I need
A year?
vacations. Oh, a year, duh. I need vacations. I need nice vehicle. I need nice sleep. I need a lot.
Like, what 16-year-old is making 500K a year? Bitch, I'm sorry, I had to say. Like, you would be lucky if the motherfucker has a car. And I think that's an issue. I feel like there are too many times where most of us just unconsciously compare one another to the point where it becomes the standard. Like, there are too many examples of people online that are super young making this amount of money, so naturally all these people see this and they think that that should be the expectation, that should be the standard, when in reality it's not. Like, for example, Alexander the Great conquered like half the world basically at 20 years old. My brother is 21. I don't go up to that motherfucker and call him a bum because he hasn't conquered a country yet. Lamine Yamal won a Euro with the Spanish national team as one of their best players at 17 goddamn years old. Now, does it make me sick to my stomach? 1000% yes. But do I expect every 17-year-old soccer player to be Lamine fucking Yamal? Hell no. We shouldn't be fast tracking age. Your life isn't over because you're not a millionaire at 28. That's just not how life works. And something I find so funny too is that the people that will make fun of you for being old, like, for some reason they don't realize that they will also be that age very, very soon. Like, for some reason a lot of these people have Peter Pan syndrome where they think they'll never grow up and they'll always be young, when they won't. Reality will hit you faster than a lot of you realize. Now look, don't get me wrong, I still do believe that there should be certain restrictions on what you should be doing at your age, but that doesn't mean you're not allowed to enjoy certain things. Hey guys, Editor Eli here. So the audio, for some reason, for the rest of this video, desyncs extremely bad. Like, my mouth is moving, but the words that are coming out aren't the words that are coming out. It's weird, I know. You'll probably notice when you're watching it. So I'm gonna try really, really hard to make it to where you don't really notice it. I don't know why it did it for just this specific portion of the video I filmed, because the rest of it is fine. But all right. Sorry about that, you guys. Like, if you're 40 years old, I should never be seeing your ass in the ball pit of a Chuck E. Cheese. That's just weird. You got no kids just covered in 5-year-old toddler sweat. Like, hell no. I don't think you should have Snapchat if you're above the age of 32. Like, no offense, but I'm just gonna assume that you're a pedophile. However, if you're 40 and 32, you should be allowed to like anime. You should be allowed to like video games. These are things that I feel like you shouldn't be shunned or like made fun of for liking these things. Or Legos. Like, if you're 96 and you want to play with Legos, fam, build a set. And look, after saying all this, you guys, I will admit it, I have done this before. I have called people old. I have called people decrepit. I have called my 20-year-old friends bags of bones. Like, I am guilty of doing all of this until it happened to me. And it made me realize that the naivety of younger people will make us think that we aren't subject to the exact same treatment in the near future. And you'll eventually come to realize that nobody likes to be called old when they're not. Like, again, it's placing expectations on these young adults that aren't supposed to be there in the first place. Because look, in my opinion, I think a 21-year-old adult should be going out, having fun, partying, making friends, talking to women, and just enjoying it, right? Now there are probably a lot of 21-year-olds out there that think that that shit is stupid. Like, instead of these young adults enjoying the primes of their lives, they're probably sitting down and like getting scammed by some dude on Instagram because they bought their $800 course on Discord. Or they're gonna be at their cubicle working a double overtime shift instead of hanging out with all of his friends at the bar watching the sports game because they believe that they're falling behind and they need to work now. And like, no, that's just not how it is. You should try to have as much fun as you can in your 20s. Your 20s are literally the best times in your life. And no, I'm not promoting a hoe culture or a hookup culture. My point being is that in your 20s, you should try to have fun. Because as soon as you turn 30 to 40, them joints are fucked up, your back's starting to get fucked, everything about your whole body's starting to get fucked up. You'll never be in the physical state that you were in your 20s. And I'm just gonna say this as well. You can have fun while still being successful. Like, personally, I don't do it and I don't like advocate for it. Like, I don't think you should do drugs. I don't think you should be drinking. I don't think you should be going like 2-mans and shit. But like, if you want to go do that, then motherfucker, go on the 2-man. Like, you can go on 2-mans and still be successful. Like, they don't have to be separate. For some reason, somebody will think that in order for you to have fun, you gotta be a fucking bum. But in order to be successful, you gotta be a boring bitch. Like, no, they are not mutually exclusive to each other. You can do both. So the last thing that I think that you should be worrying about as like a 21-year-old is this expectation that you need to be a fucking millionaire. You shouldn't feel old or ashamed just because you're 25 and you're going to a party or the bar just because some 14-year-old sperm-celled freshman is saying that grown-ass men can't go to parties. Have fun. You are not a failure. You are not a bum. You are a normal person. The rest of these people are deranged lunatics who have no idea how the real world works. They all live in a Mickey Mouse dream fantasy land that does not exist. So go out, have fun, and make memories. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Ring that bell button, notifications turned on. Join the Discord. We do a lot of fun stuff on there. Challenge in the Discord is at 18,000 members by the end of the month. I think we can do it. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at TheAngryAsian69. And before I end the video, I have this, I'm gonna start doing this thing at the end of each one of my videos called the hot take of the video. So we're gonna do it. My hot take of this video is that Cane's is a bottom 5 franchise fast food restaurant of all time. Try to eat Cane's without any sauce. It's dog shit. The concept of seasoning at Cane's is non-existent. But I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Stay strong, stay safe, and stay happy. Peace!